All right, Ariel's prop stop time. We had a little setback yesterday. But still, I mean, you had plays that were winners. The Diamond K didn't cash. But look, I mean, you come back from your setbacks. You're still 7-1 on Diamond Ks. Hello, by the way. Nice to see you, Ariel.
What's up, Maddie? I told you the montage was going to absolutely jinx the Diamond K yesterday. It did.
Yeah, I think that was partially my fault. I mushed you a little bit. So without knowing what you have today, because I don't, I'm all ears. I'm writing this stuff down because I get questions. Jump right into the Tuesday slate.
My first strikeout prop is going to the Houston Astros starter, Framber Valdez. I'm betting it's over 5.5 strikeouts. This number has been fluctuating around between 5.5 and 4.5. However, when you look to the Angels, they are allowing for the 4 lefty starters they face to average just under 7 strikeouts per start. Valdez had 6 strikeouts against the Angels earlier this season. In addition to looking back to 2021, where Valdez faced 6 different teams with a top 10 K rate, he went over 5.5 strikeouts in 5 of those 6 outings. I'm betting the over 5.5 strikeouts on Framber Valdez tonight.
All right, let's turn on Ballpark Cam to help you with the next one, because this is not necessarily a strikeout play, but I suspect that it has something to do with the starting pitching matchup. Ballpark Cam is turned on in Miami, where the Cardinals are in town to take on the Marlins. Jesus Luzardo, Adam Wainwright, and you like a first half play in this game.
I'm betting that first 5 money line on the Miami Marlins, Maddie. This is because Jesus Luzardo not only has looked so good so far, his curveballs looked great. The Angels were 0-9 against it. Luzardo also getting the Cardinals. I mean, this Cardinals team is struggling, especially because they don't have as many batters who have faced Luzardo before. Only Nolan Arenado and Albert Pujols have faced Luzardo for a combined 3 at-bats. The Marlins are coming in hot. They just beat the Phillies in 3 out of 4. They scored 25 runs in that series against Philadelphia. I'll take those hot bats of the Marlins. I'm betting first 5 money line. I'm betting full game money line on Miami.
Oh, look at you. All right, identifying a dog in this fight. I like it. Let's go out to Detroit, where Garrett Cole's on the mound for the Yankees tonight. He's got big numbers against the Tigers. 9 career starts, 6-1, and a 1.92 ERA. Am I going the right way in your Yankees-Tigers play? Is it Cole-related?
It's Cole-related. It's also Tyler Alexander-related, the Tigers starter. Both these pitchers have pitched well when facing these opposite teams. You've got the Yankees starter, like you said, Garrett Cole, who has a sub-2 ERA against Detroit. Tyler Alexander only gave up 1 run, and that was on a home run in the last time he faced the Yankees last year. I like the first 5 under 4 runs. Now, Maddie, this is crazy because this total's dropped already from 8 to 7.5. And I couldn't believe when I was looking at these numbers on the Yankees, they actually are with the Tigers for 3rd and 4th for least runs scored this season in Major League Baseball. These are 2 of the bottom 5 teams in runs scored. I'm going to bet the first 5 under of 4 runs between these 2.
7.5 is the total. I don't know that you're going to find a Yankees game the rest of the season at 7.5. So if you think tonight's the night for the Bombers to snap out of it, maybe that's your play. All right, let's get you to another play that you like. We visited with Randall Grichuk earlier on the show and talked about Kyle Freeland's new contract. He's on the mound against Kyle Gibson tonight, 2nd of 3 between the Rockies and Phillies. What's your play here?
My play is the Rockies run line, plus 1.5. The Rockies are 33-19 dating back to last year with their plus 1.5 bet, which means that the Rockies can lose. They just can only lose by 1 run. They could win the game outright too, and you win your bet. Now, the Rockies starter, Kyle Freeland, which you addressed in the last segment, he did just agree upon a new 5-year deal. I love this because he's from Denver. The hometown kid is going to be able to stay in Denver through 2026. He's pitching tonight. I love that the Rockies trend with them getting the plus 1.5 has been so successful. Plus, the Rockies have been on a tear since opening day. They have been one of the hotter teams in baseball. Their bullpen has the best ERA in baseball. Their starting rotation is top 10 in team ERA. I'm going to bet the Rockies on the run line at plus 1.5 against the struggling Phillies team.
Okay, now it's time for the showstopper because Shane McClanahan's strikeout total went over the 6.5 yesterday.
We don't need to talk about it.
It was your first first
We don't need to
setback.
talk about it.
Bringing you plenty of love here. You're 7-1, which is unbelievable on these plays. You have a Diamond K strikeout prop today from the Twins-Royals game. Lay it on us.
I'm betting the under 4.5 strikeouts on the Twin starter, Chris Archer. I'm apologizing in advance if this game does get postponed because of rain. There's bad weather in the forecast. It does kind of bode well for a pitcher because maybe he gets lit up early and he gets pulled. Either way, Archer doesn't go long. He's probably going to be capped at around 80 pitches. Archer also is up against the Kansas City Royals team, who has a bottom 10 K rate. They have the third lowest overall, second lowest when facing right-handed pitchers. The Royals are averaging just under 3 strikeouts per start against right-handers. I also looked back to Archer's last few starts. Well, against the Dodgers, he had 3 strikeouts in 4 innings pitched. Last year, he faced 2 different teams with a bottom 10 K rate, and he went under 4.5 in both of those. I'm going under 4.5 strikeouts, Chris Archer, Diamond K.
And for new players, the 4.5, the half is a very standardized number. We refer to it as the hook because the books don't want pushes. They're looking for wins and losses. Let's face it, they're looking for wins. So most of these numbers, almost all of them, have a hook.